Why hiring the cheapest computer support company will actually cost you more. As anybody working in IT will tell you, the most common question we get isn't why is my computer running so slowly or why is my internet not working, it's what do you charge for your services? With so many IT companies clamouring for your attention, it makes sense that you'd want to look for the most inexpensive, cost-efficient option, right? The problem is that this question doesn't get to the heart of the issue. Sure, any IT company can offer rock-bottom prices, but as with anything else, those savings are going to come with fewer, lower-quality IT services. Also, many cheaper services say that they're inexpensive, but they typically have slow response times and dollar and cent you over everything. Instead of asking about price right off the bat, the better question is, what will I get for my money? With El Cheapo IT companies, the answer is not much. Maybe they'll be there when the server breaks down or Microsoft Word is acting weird on your computer, but you can bet they won't help you implement IT systems that will prevent real catastrophic issues from arising, the kinds of things that determine the success or failure of a professional services firm at the most basic level. Today, business and technology go hand in hand. It's an inescapable fact that great tech forms the pillars upon which successful professional services firms stand. Many professional services firm equity principals, partners, directors or owners still insist on cutting corners with IT, hiring cheap and inexperienced professionals to protect and support the most fundamental aspects of their operation, their reputation and their family's livelihood. Of course, it's hard to fault them for doing so. Without a firm grasp of the firm's IT needs, it's all too easy for a subpar would-be IT partner to convince an equity principal, partner or director that they meet the professional services firm's requirements. That's why the question, what will I get for my money, is so important. IT support coverage needs to be comprehensive, addressing every potential sink or swim crisis before it happens. The integrity of your network infrastructure should support your professional services firm rather than force you to run around putting out fires. A down server or temporarily unreliable network might seem like minor issues, but even the smallest of IT problems can easily snowball into an expensive nightmare that threatens your professional services firm's very existence. Take a firm that stores all of its data on a central network server, for example. Maybe they're an accounting firm with lots of highly valuable client data that, if that fell into the wrong hands, could be devastating. Or a large law firm with thousands, or tens of thousands, or hundreds of thousands of vital case documents. They were reluctant to spend much on IT support, so they went with the cheapest option available. Of course, regular maintenance wasn't included in their package, but they assumed that their trusty system would keep on kicking for at least a few more years. But when an employee tries to access the practice management system, an error pops up. Upon further investigation, it turns out that the outdated system has finally broken down, apparently for good. All of those documents, all that data instrumental to the basic functionality of a professional services firm, is irrecoverable. Thousands of hours of work and hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars down the drain. And all because of an issue that could have easily been caught and prevented by a team of qualified IT experts. When technology works, it's easy to imagine that it'll continue working without issue. But the fact is that a computer network requires constant behind-the-scenes monitoring and maintenance to ensure it stays up and running, not to mention secure. From hordes of hackers waiting in the wings for you to slip up, to hardware failure, to natural disasters, rogue employees, and a million other IT threats, it's important to ensure the stability of your system before a problem comes knocking. Cheap, band-aid solutions might work great, until the day that they cost you thousands. It's better to invest in a team of real IT experts and avoid crisis altogether. It's much cheaper to prevent something from breaking than it is to replace it altogether. As the old saying goes, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Attention equity principals, partners, directors and practice managers. Do you have questions about how you can protect yourself against the scenarios mentioned in this video? Avoid making big expensive mistakes and want to learn more? Go to www.myinfotechpartner.com.au/21-questions or take out your mobile phone, open the camera app and scan the QR code on the screen. Once you're on that page, just enter your first name, last name and email address and click the submit button to gain instant access to our free executive report titled The 21 Critical Questions Your IT Consultant Should Be Able to Say Yes To. My Infotech Partner is a trusted IT services and IT support provider in Perth that specialises in protecting reputations and families' livelihoods with advanced cybersecurity services for legal, accounting and financial services firms, and is the only one that puts our money where our mouth is and offers a never pay the ransom $10,000 money back guarantee. As always, dedicated to protecting your reputation and family's livelihood. Stay safe, thanks for watching and have a great day.